I exited the European ruin area, which is the main attraction of Yuanming Yuan. And you can take a trolley here that'll bus you back down to the end. Not exactly sure which way I want to go here. I'm up here. And I think I've seen pretty much everything in this section here. There's a panorama model and there's a model of the bronze heads from the water clock. I came in this way and I guess I'll probably go out that way. So if I'm going to do that, I could probably make a figure 8 around the park and come back down. And that way I'll have walked through most everything. It would be fun to take a boat ride, but the narrations are all in Mandarin, so. They call these battery carts, or electric carts. Fuhai. So, I'm gonna go. I did walk over to the east entrance. There is a little museum up here too. That's what they're pointing out here, I think, is the museum that's here. With some of the ruins they've found. Not much English in there though. So I think that's what I'll do, is walk around, kind of make a figure 8. And I'm wondering if it's probably better to go around this way or this way first. I guess stick to a northerly route, makes more sense. Staff only that way, so I gotta go this way. Here come the tour guides. I think this says the same thing we read on the other side, so I won't repeat it again. You can watch my last video, or two videos ago maybe. Forget which one. Yeah, I think it's 2 videos ago. I read this at the entrance on the other side. You come in about here. The east gate's over here. So I came in here, walked over here, then back through here. The museum's around here. And then these are all ruins of the gardens. Yuanming Yuan was where they had the Museum of Imperial and Western Artifacts. And then there's a really nice flower maze. You can still walk through it, they've redone it. So here's a boat. Oh, fuck. Got stabbed by that fucker. Right in my ear. So here's the boat pier. We'll mark this off. Son of a bitch. Ah, that hurt. I lost the top to this thing in the process. These Mophie battery jackets are cheap plastic junk from China. No offense to the Chinese. They make it to our specifications, don't they? But it's cracked here. So now it comes off if I stick it in the wrong way. So I did the main attractions, huh? They don't want you to walk that way. So I gotta go down this way. That looks deserted going this way. I still see some color in these lotus buds. Looks like they're not all dead. I even see one over there. Let's go check it out. One lotus. Hope we find a bathroom soon. Oh, there's two lotuses. And there, one there. So that's what they look like before they shrivel up. You can see that one's still got a few leaves on it. Oh, there's a closer one over here. Beautiful. Hello.
一般一般了。
Don't fall in the water. So I think the flowers that I was looking at sometimes and saying they were lotuses might have actually been like different kind of flower that grows on lily pads. See how tall these are? I thought they were lotuses, but they're not. The ones that I've seen that are like yellow and white, and they grow on the really low, and they're like lilies on the lily pads. I guess they're lilies, right? If they grow on the lily pad, then they're a lily. I'm guessing. Ew. Emperor chain long, ain't got nothing on me. Cause I belong to somebody. You fly, don't bother me. I see where I am. That's just a small lake. The bigger one's beyond it. Gotta go over this bridge. So there are some temples in here too, I think.
Nice.
There's the ruins from whence we came. It's real odd to see European ruins in China, but there they are. I bet there's a bathroom up here. Toilet this way. East entrance. Lotus viewing area. Dock. South entrance. We are here. The toilets are back that way, huh? I could do this and go over. That's the lotus viewing area. Do, 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 do. This must be gorgeous when all the lotuses come into bloom. Toilet, 40 meters. There, is that the toilet? ¿Dónde está el baño? ¿Dónde está el baño? ¿Dónde está el baño? Ooh, look at it in the snow. That's pretty. Hey, there goes one of the boats. You can go out onto this island up here. What's on that island? I don't know if the bridge is open or not. Hey, leaves are starting to change color a little bit. Barely yellow, but still. Death and decay. So I think that's where the boat that I saw down here drops you off. That's a nice way to do it. If I come back here again for the cherry blossom, for the lotus blossoms, excuse me, maybe that's what I can do. No bridge. No bridge. Hai Yue Kai Jin. The ocean and the mountains opening their robes is located upon a round island right in the middle of the lake, north to Xiyang Studio. Embraced by water in all directions, it's laid up with white stones along the periphery and enclosed by white marble rails. The main building on the island is built upon a round 2-story altar. The bottom part of the altar is 80 meters in diameter and the upper up to 70 meters. 4 docks can be found in the east, west, and south, north. The bottom part of the altar is splendid and magnificent. The whole building complex looks like a mirage. I wonder if they take you there on the boat and drop you off or what. Chinese zodiac animal decorative products, that's what I just was talking about towards the south entrance. We've already seen that. I want to go to the Fuhai area. This is yogurt, by the way. I wonder what the hell this stuff is. Comes in these little plastic or clay pots. I don't know what they are. And it's like warm, but people love it. Sits out there at room temperature. The people love it. So they're zodiac bronze heads. The zodiac bronze heads of the water clock. Lotus area. Guess we go this way. Keep going over here. That's just a long corridor there. So we'll cut over here to this big lake, Fuhai. I like to use the symbol like that for a body of water or river. Fuhai, Fuhai, don't bother me. That's pretty. Now, oh man, I went number 1. Now I've got the urge to go number 2. I had to go this morning and I don't think I did go. Damn it. First come number 1, then come number 2. I'm gonna have to make a poo-poo platter. And I don't have any paper. Who ordered the poo-poo platter? Ooh, me. That's what I'm talking about. Some poo-poo platter action over here. Poo-poo platter action! So you can rent boats here, but not many people are doing it. You probably have to have a certain amount of people. Much more tranquil over here. We're away from the tour groups. They don't come over here, do they? Backyard pool. That's what they call the lakes, the back lakes area over like Hohai. Back lakes, Qianhai, front lake. So they get all the water here from whatever river this is. What's the name of this stream? I don't know. Doesn't say. This is all university campus in here, it looks like. All throughout here. It all kind of centers here around Eastgate stop on number 4. English, yay, English. Jishui Shanfang, being one of the 40 sites of the Yuanming Yuan and occupying 12,500 square meters of land, Jishui Shanfang was later named Guanlan Hall. This site was built around 1731, the 9th year of the reign of Emperor Yongzheng. Three-room main hall faced the west. Oh, we do have a boat. Faced the west and had the Shenyun building in its north and the Lanquai pavilion in its south. The Changlian building was added later, lying between hill and water. This site had nicely arranged pavilions and terraces. Emperor Qianlong wrote a poem to extol the site. And it went like that. It went awooga. It went awooga. Nice cypress trees here lining the bank. Where have I seen that before? Westlake and Hangzhou. The way they talk about it at the museums in Hangzhou, Westlake was the trendsetter for the Summer Palace here in Beijing. Shoo fly, don't bother me, shoo fly. Don't bother me, shoo fly. Don't bother me, 'cause I belong to somebody, yeah. I like to talk crazy talk in the English. My mask gives me a false sense of protection. People don't, I think people can't know that it's coming from me because they can't see my mouth moving. So they go, up. It's not him. Guanlan Hall lies in the Jishui Shanfang scenic area. Reconstructed late years Emperor Jia Qing's reign. Largest structure along the embankment of Fuhai Lake. Large 5-bay hall, exquisitely decorated inside. The hall has a Buddhist shrine in the east and a throne in the west. Emperors Dao Guang and Xianfeng like to stay here. Besides, Emperor Dao Guang accompanied Empress Dowager to dine here several times. Oi. So we saw these two. So these are all like little scenic things to stop and learn about that they're pointing out. I didn't see as many of these stone signs over in this section though. I don't know. Intersection of 3 gardens. Zhuizhou area, if I go this way. Which I want to do, don't I? Yeah, I want to go over to this section. Do 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 do. Cause I belong to somebody, yeah. Bringing order to information. I remember my VisCom teacher in sophomore year of high school said, you gotta bring order to information. That's your job as a visual artist. You're bringing order to information. Hooga, hooga, hoo, hoo. Hooga. I see a bird moon rising. Well, I see trouble on the way. Do do do. I see earthquakes and lightning. That's pretty. Yugong Palace. Gong is palace. So Guangyu Palace. Top 40 sites. It was a group of structures in the Beijing Mingqing area. So that's what I should probably do for this area, shouldn't I? I should probably take this, before I forget, and label it to make sense. We are in the Jia Jing Ming Min Ching, if if that's to be believed and it's not a misspelling of everything. Area. Bing. See? See how that works? Temple gate had a stone carved panel. Guangyue Palace enshrined the Bixia goddess, the green ray goddess, allegedly the daughter of Mount Tai god. When the Qing emperors were staying in Yuanming, Yuan, they always came to the temple to pay their tribute on the 1st and 15th days of each month, and their chief eunuch worked as the monk on the altar to cite religious teachings for them. So when I was thinking that there were temples in the park, it's this stuff. It's all ruins. There's nothing in the park then that's not in ruins, I guess, besides the museums and eateries and all that. That's the idea. That's the ticket. Well, it's already starting to get pretty dark, huh? It's only 3:45. It's the other nebulous, nefarious thing about insidious, maybe even creeps up on you wintertime. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. If I want to go out the other entrance too, I can take the 331 bus. It'll shoot me back down, what road is this? Yuan Road. There's a number of buses that go down it, though. That'll shoot me down. Take me down to the Paradise City. I'm gonna have to hold my number 2. I'm not going in the lake. If I can't hold it, I'm gonna have to strip down. This is what I did one time. I hate to admit it, but one time at track practice, the coach tried to be nice for the summer when we were pre-training for the season, and he took us to a lake over by Stewart Airport to swim around. We used to go there as a kid. I used to go there, my family. Crestview Lake. And man, I had to go really bad, but I had such horrible memories of the bathrooms at Crestview Lake because they always were so funky with the cement floors, you know, beach bathrooms. Cement floors, all gritty and all nasty. Cold and nasty, gritty floor. You're walking barefoot. And so like, fuck. So I swam out into the middle of the lake to do my business because I didn't want to have to go in that nasty bathroom. And my coach was like, "What are you doing out there?" Because we were all doing like running in the water exercises and stuff. And we went in and I just kept going out to the middle of the lake, and then I came back. And then we all like finished our exercises and we're riding back, and he's like, "Wasn't that a beautiful like experience for you guys? Wasn't that great?" And like, I'm a good coach, right? Taking you there and all this stuff. And everybody's like, "Yeah, that was awesome. That was great. That was a beautiful lake." And I said, "I took a shit in that lake." And everybody started laughing. And the coach scowls and says, when are you gonna get some class?" Well, this is a lot nicer than the park that I walked through that didn't really have any attractions besides some. When I was in Shanghai, I took a walk through one of the parks that's kind of in the northeastern section of the city. And it really didn't have any attractions besides like a few roller coasters for kids, and you know, I was like, oh great, that was a waste of time. But this turned out to be probably one of my top 5 in things I've done here in Beijing. Top 5 definitely. Easily. So soon we'll be coming up on this area here. It's funny how, you know, you look at a map just a few hours ago and you have no idea what a place is really like till you visit it. And you look at it and you're trying to make sense of it, you know, and they put the label here for the old summer palace. But the real area that you want to see is up here, you know. And the rest of it's nice, but unless you're like me and you really like exploring off the beaten path, then you could just take a taxi up here, walk through, half hour, you're done. Not a whole day, you know. But I don't think you would really walk away with much of a sense of anything if you did do that. You'd miss all the little museums and stuff, certainly. Do 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 do. So we want to go to the Zhuozhou area, and we came from, I guess they call this area the Xiyang wants to put in Zitang. I'm always amazed that it remembers all that shit. Alright, so that's the main attraction. Hello. There's the old bridge. So now, guess we can go in to this area here, huh? Do 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 do. English sign up ahead. This is why it's easier for me to just keep rolling one long video. Try to mess around with like 100 videos and manage like 100 videos where I could just do 5. Changshu Xie Terrace Pavilion of Purifying the Mind was in fact an east-facing 3-bay hall to the southwest of Lake Fuhai. Under the outstretched eaves of a horizontal board is hung whose colored base set off a golden inscription of its Chinese name, painted by Emperor Xiyang Lou, 3rd year of his reign. Inside the hall there was another inscribed board which wrote Zhou Shen Yu Di, bathing the body and mind. Every Dragon Boat Festival, 5th day, 5th lunar month. I was in Hangzhou for that. They did some races over at Shishi Wetlands. When Yuanming Yuan was at its prime, a dragon boat race would be held on Lake Fuhai. Every time when a festival or holiday came, 2 pairs of octagonal red sandalwood lanterns covered with silk paintings would be hung up in the front porch of the hall. In the 24th year of his reign, Emperor Xiyang Lou wrote a poem titled Waiting for the Moon in Changshu Xie, a line of which says, I am always here to wait for the moon. On several dragon boat festivals, Emperor Chia Qing summoned the princes and ministers and academicians and guards to watch the dragon boat race in Changshu Xie and left many poems. The picture shows the overall plan in the mid-years of Xiyang Lou. Do I want to walk up that way then? Fuhai area, right? Fuhai area. Guess go to Fuhai area. Off the beaten path is what I like to say about it. I don't think there's all that much to see over in this area though. I wonder if any of those studios are open that they were talking about. Like the Jade Studio. They do carving or something there. So we're about to go over this bridge and then I'm going to walk around this way. So I've already done the Fuhai area. It's back from whence I came. South entrance. Kuran Dagong. What's that? I think I've heard Dagong before. The type of building or palace. Safe house or something. Shaoshan UD. What was Shaoshan UD? Did we pass that already? I guess I'll start a new video once I get down around here. It's probably where Shaoshi UD is. So they left the lake over there. Looks like they're in the process of restoring whatever this is. There's another sign there. I'll start a new video up ahead over there at that sign. Staff only that way. So I gotta go this way. Here come the tour guides. I think this says the same thing we read on the other side. So I won't repeat it again. You can watch my last video. Or two videos ago maybe. Forget which one. Yeah, I think it's 2 videos ago. I read this at the entrance on the other side. You come in about here. The east gate's over here. So I came in here, walked over here, then back through here. The museum's around here. And then these are all ruins of the gardens. Yuanming Yuan was where they had the Museum of Imperial and Western Artifacts. And then there's a really nice flower maze. You can still walk through it, they've redone it. So I did the main attractions, huh? They don't want you to walk that way. So I gotta go down this way. That looks carts or electric carts. Fuhai. So I'm gonna go. I did walk over to the east entrance. There is a little museum up here too. That's what they're pointing out here, I think, is the museum that's here. With some of the ruins they've found. Not much English in there though. So I think that's what I'll do, is walk around make a figure eight. And I'm wondering if it's probably better to go around this way or this way first. I guess stick to a northerly route makes more sense. I exited the European ruin area, which is the main attraction of Yuanming Yuan. And you can take a trolley here that'll bus you back down to the end. Not exactly sure which way I want to go here. I'm up here. And I think I've seen pretty much everything in this section here. There's a panorama model and there's a model of the bronze heads from the water clock. I came in this way and I guess I'll probably go out that way. So if I'm going to do that, I could probably make a figure eight around the park and come back down. And that way I'll have walked through most everything. It would be fun to take a boat ride, but the narrations are all in Mandarin, so. They call these battery cars. So here's a boat. Oh, fuck. Got stabbed by that fucker. Right in my ear. So here's the boat pier. We'll mark this off. Son of a bitch. Ah, that hurt. I lost the top to this thing in the process. These Mophie battery jackets are cheap plastic junk from China. No offense to the Chinese. They make it to our specifications, don't they? But it's cracked here. So now it comes off if I stick it in the wrong way.